Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Priceless. So today I am going to be doing two DIY Valentine's Day decor pieces, and so I am going to be using this wooden box. Yeah guys, so this wooden box I was doing a DIY on and I did not finish it 2 Christmases ago. But anyway guys, I am going to also be using this wooden love sign, and this love sign I used in my previous DIY in my last video. If you've not seen that video yet guys, please go ahead and click the link below in the description box. I'm also going to be using these wooden shaped love hearts, and these I purchased from Amazon, and I will also leave the link for you. I'm also going to be using a tweezer and some paint brushes, of course, as well as I'm going to be using my pen. I'm also going to be using some glue sticks. These I did purchase from, or my husband purchased them for me from Amazon, with the glue gun, of course. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using this, my new glue my new glue gun as well. So I am going to be using some jute string or jute cord, and I'm also going to be using my red acrylic paint, which I had used in my previous DIY video. I'm also gonna be using my white chalk paint, and this chalk paint I've not purchased myself. I got this from one of my sister-in-law. I'm also gonna be using my hair dryer, which I normally use to dry stuff. I'm also gonna be using this lid that I got from a container. I'm also gonna be using my heart shape for my tracing process, of course. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. So first things first, I am going to start by doing my first coat of paint, and I'm going to cover this box in white. It's gonna all be white, all the gray is gonna be gone, so yeah. Anyway guys, so a little story behind this wooden box is that I actually purchased it along with some king prawns inside of it, and I decided to go ahead and reuse this wooden box to recycle it because it's wood. So I gave it a good wash, and that's what I did with it. I decided to use it for one of my projects. Anyway guys, yeah guys, so now I am starting on my second coat of paint. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep doing that, and then I'm gonna move on to my second project. Yeah guys, so now that I've finished with my first DIY project, I am moving on to my second DIY project, and so I'm just gonna give it the first coat of paint, and I'm just gonna repeat the same process with my hair dryer as I did with my first DIY. Yeah, so I'm also going to be doing the second coat of paint off camera, just because you know the process already. So yeah. So moving on to painting my little wooden heart shapes, I'm just basically taking my tweezer and I'm just keeping a good grip onto my heart shape, and I'm going to be painting as many as I think I need for my DIYs. You guys, so as I said to you guys previously, I will leave the link for these heart shapes in the description box down below. Moving on to my smallest wooden hearts that I am painting, I just basically took the biggest brush that I had on hand and I basically dabbed my red acrylic paint onto those, and that's what I did with those. I used in my previous DIYs, and I'm just going to basically take my pen and trace all the way around my stencil. And then I'll be moving on to putting my little red hearts inside. Yeah guys, so this glue gun that I am using today, I will go ahead and leave the link in the description box below for you guys, so if you want to go ahead and purchase yourself one, please go ahead and do so. Now I'm moving on to gluing my little teeny tiny hearts in place into my heart that I traced previously. So I'm just gonna continue to glue these little hearts all the way around, and then I'm going to move on to gluing the rest of them on the inside, and I'm just going to continue to fill the inside area up until it's all covered in little teeny tiny hearts, and then we will move on to decorating the rest of my wooden box. So yeah guys, so I just wanted to pop back in and mention to you guys that the little hearts that I'm using to create my big heart, you could go ahead and use those if you wanted to, if you decided to do this particular DIY or something similar to this. You could also go ahead and use buttons for your DIY, which I was thinking about previously before I used these little hearts, but I didn't have any buttons, so these came in very handy to use. So it was tedious at times guys, I'm not gonna lie, but I had fun doing it anyway, aside from sometimes it was tedious just because I had to try to get these little tiny hearts in place, but it all worked out in the end and I am loving the way it turned out, and I hope you do too. But like I said, if you wanted to go and try it, you could go and use buttons or maybe something else that you can use to create a heart. It's up to you, or you could just use these little tiny hearts like I'm doing. So yeah guys. So now that I'm all done with placing my little hearts in place, with gluing my little hearts in place, I am just going to go ahead and place my jute cord all the way around my heart that I've created with my little hearts. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just gonna continue to glue all the way around and then placing my jute cord all the way around. So moving on to my other little hearts that I've painted previously, I'm just taking my glue gun and placing some glue on to the back of these hearts, and then I'm going to just place them inside my wooden box. So the back of them I didn't bother to paint because I knew that they weren't going to be showing, so yeah. Yeah guys, so now I am just taking another piece of jute cord and I'm just gluing that into place at the top corner of my wooden box. And yeah guys, so basically that's what I'm doing with this piece of jute cord. This jute cord bow that I made. I thought it was recording, but unfortunately it wasn't when I made it. But anyway guys, no worries. So now what I'm doing, I am just taking another little heart, wooden heart, and I'm placing it at the top. So now we are ready to glue our little bow on to the bottom. So I basically just placed a dab of glue underneath my heart, and I placed my little bow onto that to secure it in place. So now I am just going over my little hearts with some more acrylic paint, some more red acrylic paint, and I'm basically just going to I'm just gonna go over those until I'm satisfied with how they look. Yeah guys, so I went ahead and I took another piece of jute cord and I placed it at the top corner above the first piece that I glued on previously. So I thought it would look better to me with a second piece of jute cord, and I just went ahead and glued that on. Anyway guys, so now that I'm all done with my box for now, I am moving on to my wooden love sign, and I'm just placing a little red heart on my L, on the bottom side of my L. Again, I made another little bow with some jute cord, and my phone died when I was doing that, so I am sorry that you guys did not see me glue that on. Anyway guys, I decided to go ahead and place some more little hearts onto my L. Well, I wanted to do 3, but I decided to go ahead and do 2. Yeah guys, so now at the last minute I decided to go ahead and paint the inside of my heart white. So that's what I did. You could leave it as is, or you could go ahead paint it the whole thing red, or you could do what I did, whichever you prefer. So yeah guys, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thanks to all my subscribers. Please remember to continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click that notification button for each time I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.